And remember, don't sleep on us on Instagram. That's New York Minute, NEWYRKMIN on Instagram. Also, Spotify, watching us here on YouTube. Check it out. It's the New York Minute Podcast. This is our Saturday conversation. This is going to be the audio podcast. We're going to do some video, too, because who doesn't
Why
want
not?
to see this, you know? So, what a lot of people don't want to see across Major League Baseball and the league is the Dodgers getting any better, and they did last night with Soki. I don't even attempt to say Japanese players' names, so I'm just going to call him Soki, okay? So Soki gets signed by the Dodgers, and Chris, what do you think about it?
I mean, I just don't understand how they can just sign literally everyone. Like, I don't get it. Like, I know baseball's uncapped, but like the luxury tax thing, like they must be spending $1 billion right now between salary and the luxury tax.
And this is why I say that, we make the joke that Hal Steinbrenner is a mom and pop shop now, but it's true. It's the Steinbrenners make their money directly off of baseball. The Dodgers have firms that are involved and that can pump in massive amounts of wealth and capital into a team. So somebody like the Dodgers, this happened, man.
But listen, look, I'm in tech. I understand VC a little bit, but like these people need a return. So like, are they generating that much money where it's like, if we spend this $1 billion, we're going to get back $1.5 billion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the economics look like for Major League Baseball, but these private equity companies aren't there to just throw money away like some of these old owners were, who were like, fine, I'll lose money every year. Like, as long as my team's good, I don't care.
I think that's just part of a portfolio. Like, I don't, obviously, dude, I don't think
I guess the values keep going up. So
no, I don't think on the levels of those guys. I think that they see it as that, man. I think it's like a dude, it's like a dude who throws down 300 on a bet to win 100. It's like, yeah, you're throwing $300 down. Yeah, but I'm going to win that 100, man. But it's like, yo, you're a billionaire. No, I want that 100, I want that 100. And then also a global brand with the Dodgers. You're starting to see the tide change, man, especially with the influx of Japanese players on the Dodgers. And the Yankees used to be that team. And this is why I can't get on the Dodgers, man. If I start complaining about the Dodgers and what they're doing, every single move that the 90s and 2000 Yankees made, I mean, come on, dude. Mark Teixeira, Alex Rodriguez, Jason Giambi. The names go on and on. Hideki Matsui, Hideki Arabu. Kaz Matsui was the only guy that got wrestled away from the Yankees. The Yankees were this close to getting Ichiro. And the only reason Ichiro went to Seattle is because it's so close to his house. It's another reason the Dodgers are getting these Japanese dudes. Instead of 12 hours, it's a 6-hour flight home. And then how Steinbrenner ain't buying these guys a private jet, but Bally's Total Fitness will buy them a private jet with their own locker room in it. So this is the problem.
Look, let's not forget, like, the Bronx isn't that attractive of a place to go freaking play 84 games a year. Like,
I like to call it Hal's Corner Store now. It's not Yankee Stadium. It's Hal's Corner Store. It's where he sells all his tchotchkes and he sells his T-shirts and hopefully he makes money for the family. And that's what it is. Yeah, the Bronx has never been a desirable place. City Field's not a desirable place.
No. To me, it's like for New York, the only two attractive teams to play for, all things equal, are the Rangers and Knicks. You can live in the city. You go to the Garden.
I don't know. Like, I'm not buying that, dude. Playing for the Yankees. You listen. I don't think a concentration of a stadium has as much to do with it as you think. These guys live in Westchester. They drive 30 minutes into. They got to be in that shithole for 2 minutes. It doesn't matter. Look at Citi Field, dude. It looks like a tire fire around the whole stadium.
Totally.
Around the whole stadium. And
but I'm just saying, like, all things equal, New York is not that great a place to live. Do you blame these guys to go to L.A., dry, 60 degrees, 70 degrees, 80 in the summer, like, or it's sunny?
But then there's always a double-edged sword, dude. 75% of your money is going to get taxed, and you're going to spend half your life. You're going to spend half your life in traffic. I understand the tax code's similar. That's why I was just about to say New York's
Yeah.
not new. We've spoke about this before. New York is not a destination anymore because somebody like LeBron James can go to the Cleveland Cavaliers and make it. When you think that people got to come to New York to succeed, that's a 1990s mentality. The world has gotten this small with social media. You could be an influencer in Idaho and make the same exact money as somebody in New York. You're making that Instagram money, let's say. And guess what? If you're living in Idaho, you don't have to pay shit towards taxes. And then if you live in New York and you do the same thing, okay, we'll just take 61% of your money now and give you nothing. So
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, but no one wants to play ball in Cleveland. No one wants to play ball in Minnesota, bro. They have an open air stadium in baseball in Minnesota. What are they, mental? Like, come on, dude.
I
Like,
think that,
with the Dodgers getting better and better, it doesn't mean a goddamn thing because the 88 win Terry Francona's Cincinnati Reds will win the World Series this year, and it will all be for nothing. Look at how much capital was spent by the Yankees in the past 15 to 20 years and how many rings they got to show for it.
yeah, look, I know, but and again, like, NFL has it figured out. Like, parity reigns supreme. Look at look at the Commanders. Look, again, you need a quarterback, 100%.
I want to push back on that, by the way. We spoke about this. I have a statistic I wanted you to listen to about that.
Yeah, but like, I mean, any given Sunday is any given Sunday. And I understand that in baseball, but like, baseball, it's kind of getting to the edges here of the haves versus the have-nots, and the no salary cap has a lot to do with it, and shitty owners have a lot to do with it as well. Like, so all these guys are making money, but a lot of them aren't putting it back into the team. The NFL, you at least have to spend up to, I think it's 90% of the cap or 95% of the cap. So like, you're forced to go out there and put $240 million at play every year.
That's why baseball has the greatest union in all of sports, because you know, you got an owner like the Pittsburgh Pirates who's been named specifically by Hal Steinbrenner about the luxury tax, and he goes, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of paying this goddamn guy $25 million a year to sit on his hands and make $100 million. You know, like, let's say Pirate Stadium was subsidized by the city. So he only had to pony up about 25 to 30% of the capital to get the stadium done. The city comes in, pays for 75% of it. The taxpayers pay for it. This guy gets nobody on the goddamn team. They lose every year. He makes $100 million, and then he gets a check for $25 million from all the rest of the the haves in the Major League Baseball. So all these guys are cool with taking everybody else's money, not putting back into their team, and not putting back into their franchise, putting money into the farm system. Hopefully, they get somebody that they can sell to the Yankees in 4 years and keep making money. I can't blame them for that. The whole point of this, it's a business and is to make a profit. And if you can turn a profit doing that, it's Major League Baseball's problem. It's not your problem, bro. Just like Trump said with the whole tax code. He was saying the Democrats are doing the same thing. Trump's like, I'm only doing what's on the books. I'm not doing anything illegal. These owners and the Dodgers are not doing anything illegal. They're not doing anything under the table. Well, maybe a little under the table with the Japanese players. We'll get to that. But they're not doing anything that's against Major League Baseball. So, that being said, there is a little collusion going on. These Japanese players, okay, are so now you got Ohtani, you got the starting pitcher, you got two starting pitchers, Ohtani, and now the shortstop, all from Japan. So now you got 4 players from the Japanese International World Baseball Classic team. Okay? And now they're on minimums. 2 of those guys, are on minimums. Because in Japan, the way that it works, if you leave early, you don't get to decide what team you go to. If you wait 2 more years, if this guy waited 2 more years, he could have chose where he wanted and made the buco bucks like the $300 million that the other guy just got. So, that being said, the Dodgers aren't doing anything, but it's not good for baseball at the same point. So, owners need to start doing a little bit.
Do you blame these guys? Like,
who?
If I'm coming to a new
Dodgers,
country, I want to be with other folks who speak my language. Like, it's a daunting task, first of all. Like, I'm going to a new country to play a sport. Then you end up at, let's just say, the Yankees. There's not a single Japanese guy there.
You know what? I know what you're saying, and this is a sports show, but, they're playing baseball. They're not going to a lithium mine. You know what I'm saying? They got to come
No. But I'm just saying,
one of
the
greatest countries on earth with millions of dollars in their pockets to go play baseball.
I'm not discounting that, like, if given the choice, full of Italians and whatever else, then you got another team where there's 5 Americans, with mixed into the team. Money's equal. Where are you going?
If I hear there's a dude from Long Island on that team,
you're in.
Oh, yeah, there's a guy from Massapequa on that team.